Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Jazzland Second Life. And today, or tonight, I should say, the video is the Second Life tag that Kendra did on her channel, which has 13 questions about Second Life that I'm going to answer to share my answers. So that's what the deal is. You can go over to the Kendra Project and see the one that she did. So a group of us are kind of answering the questions, getting to know each other. Ready? All right, there's 13. I, first of all, don't know what's about to come out of my mouth, so y'all just deal with me, okay? We'll see what happens. They seem pretty easy, but you know. All right, question number 1. When did you start playing Second Life? Okay, so I started playing Second Life in May of 2020. So in several months, it will have been 2 years, right? So that's when I started. That was my res day, May 23rd, 2020. Number 2, what is your name in SL? My username is Jasmine Rose 73. And then my avatar name or my display name is just Jazz. Just Jazz. I don't have any fancy characters. I don't have any little symbols and stuff. It's just Jazz. That's it. I know, it's exciting, right? There's a lot of Jasmines in Second Life, you guys. Like, for real, though. I'm just Jazz. Number 3. What about Second Life makes you stick around? It's definitely the people in Second Life and the relationships that you form. Because if you're just here and you don't connect with anybody, then it gets boring and it can get lonely. And I could see why people would be like, there's nothing going on here. Nobody talks to you. You need to make friends, which I know some people are like, I don't like to make friends. Go places that are busy. I'm going to tell y'all, when I first started, I basically lived at Muddy's Music Cafe. Like, I was there all the time because I didn't have a home because I didn't know what I was doing. But that's where I was, and I would talk to people. I would look at people's profiles, and if they were interested or something was funny or I wanted to comment, then I would just IM them and talk about their profile or ask them a question because I'm genuinely interested in people. So it's definitely the people that keep me here, because if I didn't have any kind of connections or relationships in here, I mean, I could just leave it and I wouldn't care, right? But I come in here to mainly see the people that I'm connected to, along with some other stuff, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, that was number 3, right? Right. Okay, number 4. What is your favorite thing about SL? I think my favorite thing is that my options are pretty much limitless. I can create things, I can build things. Like when I first started, I was taking a class on building, and I built a house. After watching some YouTube videos from Lawton Steele, shout out to Lawton, who helped me a lot learn how to build. I was like, oh, learn how to build a house. So I watched this video, built the house, and then he had to come over and help me fix it because I couldn't get some stuff right. But yeah, so it's just being able to create things. And of course, now I like to decorate spaces, and of course I love music, but that's a whole nother story. Okay, favorite thing is just creating stuff, decorating stuff, building things. Number 5, what is your favorite thing you can do in SL that you can't do in your real life? Y'all, I wish that I could teleport in real life. That's like my favorite thing, because I could be somewhere in 2 seconds. If the sim's not full, then we got an issue and I got to keep trying. But still, I don't have to get in a car, drive somewhere. I can click a button and I am there automatically. So TPing is my favorite thing. Not toilet paper roll and stuff, but TPing, as in teleporting, is my favorite thing in SL that I cannot do in real life. Number 6, what is your favorite thing to do in SL? Y'all, I can't pick just one. I can't. But I love to dance, which is, why I like to go to clubs. So I love to dance. I love to decorate, obviously. I love to shop. Y'all know I love me some shopping, right? Because you've seen it on this channel. And I like to socialize. Sometimes there are times when I just want to be quiet. I know that's hard to believe. I know you're like, Jazz, what? Yeah, yeah, I said it. There are times when I just like to be quiet. And when we talk about my favorite sim, we get to that. I'll tell you about that. Okay, 7. Oh, what is your favorite sim in SL? My favorite sim, which I found close to the time I started, is called Ode, ODE. And it's just a sim that has different areas on it. It's very pretty. But there's one spot that I love on that sim that has a little cabin. It's on the water, and it's got a view of the ocean, and it has this bench and wind chimes that are in the cabin. You can hear them. And I love that space. That is my space to go sit and be quiet and look at the water and just relax. So Ode is my favorite sim. I love to go there to have just quiet time there. So yeah, that would be the one. Number 8. Who is your favorite person or people in SL? All right, look. I could name out my favorite people in SL, but then I might have to like role play kill you if I told you. So I'm not gonna name out the people. However, I've met my favorite people. I've met most of them at Muddy's because I practically lived there for so long. Um, but yeah, I met them there just talking to people through their profiles, really, or working with them, which is another question coming up. So, I first met the 2 people I first met in SL. I used to go to Helping Haven because they had free clothes there, and it's a place you can land. They actually have free homes that you can stay in too, which I didn't know until later on. But Helping Haven, and that's where I met the first person that helped me learn how to actually not wear boxes because I was trying to wear clothes. I'm like, how do you unpack? What the heck, man? So that's where I met the first person. And then that person taught building classes, and I started going to his building classes. And that's where I met the second person that I knew in SL. And she was the one who opened the world of freebies to me. In SL, which when you're new, that's the thing, right? And even when you're not so new, they got some good stuff. But yeah. So those were the first 2 I met that really got me jump started in Second Life. And I asked a lot of questions. I would ask anybody questions and try to learn stuff from anybody I could at that point because I wanted to learn how to do stuff. So don't be afraid to ask people questions. Some people might be mean. Just pretend they're out of order and move on to the next person. It's okay. There's mean people everywhere. It's all right. Second Life is not, a unicorn where you're never going to find a mean person or somebody you don't like. Can we just put that out there? Let's just put it out there. But just ask questions. Find people who do stuff that you'd like to do and ask them how they do it and how they got into it, and just learn from them and hang out with them. All right. So there's a lot of people from Muddy's. There's new people lately that I've met through different clubs, and like one of my friends that I'm really close to taught me how to do Flickr, and she's amazing. She is amazing. And then another friend who taught me how to DJ, and that's how I got into DJing. And then there was another friend who taught me about hosting and helped me a lot when I started hosting at Muddy's. So, I mean, they're all part of my favorite people. And then through them, I met people through them that were friends with them. And now they're some of my favorite people. So it's all about connections, right? So I think I did good on that question. Number 9. Do you have a job in SL? What do you do? I'm so glad you asked. Actually, I do. I host at Muddy's. I've done that for over a year, Muddy's Music Cafe. Currently, I just host on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And I do that set. And then I got into DJing several months ago. And so I would DJ at Res and Ambrosia at those clubs, which was a whole lot of fun. Right now, I'm not DJing right this minute, taking a little break, but I will be getting back into it. So those are the two like jobs I would say I have. And then, of course, I run the YouTube channel because it's lots of fun, but that's just for fun. I don't really consider it a job because I get to do whatever I want to do and there are no rules. It's just for fun. Okay. 10. What do you spend most of your lindens on? Y'all, rent. I spend most of my lindens on rent because y'all know I shop the sales, right? Because you see it every weekend. But mainly rent when I rent parcels because, you know, I'm a prim diva and I got to have all the prims I can get. So I spend most of my money on rent. We'll just put it out there. One day I'll spend even more money on rent probably because, you know, I want a homestead or a sim or something huge that I can turn into something. So that's going to continue. Most of my lindens will go to rent, I'm sure. All right, number 11. What is your favorite store in SL? I can't pick just one. This question is so unfair, y'all. It's just unfair. So here's some of the ones that I like. And if you watch my shopping videos, when I get to these stores, I'm like, oh my God, I love this store. I don't even care what they're selling. I'm buying it. So Nutmeg is one of them. Junk food, because it makes me laugh. Like, their sense of humor is off the chain. I love junk food to go in there because they just make me laugh. I still can't get over Thanksgiving dinner. I think that was my most favorite thing ever. Mithril with the plants. God, love them. They're low land impact. They're gorgeous. Dust Bunny. Dust Bunny has the cutest stuff, and the detail on that stuff is amazing. Chez Moi. I do like Chez Moi because they have really good stuff, and it's not real high in land impact either. Trompe l'oeil. I don't know how you say that. If I were to say it in my accent, it would be Trompe l'oeil. But we know it's French or something. Canadian? I don't know. Sorry if you're Canadian. I don't speak French. I don't know anything about that. So Trompe, we'll just call it Trompe. I like to go there because they have really pretty buildings and homes and actually furniture too. And it's not high in land impact either. It's not that high. Backbone, obviously. Love me some Backbone. I went in there and bought almost everything they had one day. Whew. I just had a shopping frenzy. Love Backbone. Munich. I have a lot of furniture from Munich that I really like that I seem to use over and over again. So that's another store. And I'm sure there's plenty more. And there's clothing stores. But I'm not going to talk about the clothing stores because, you know, it's decor and landscaping, right? Mainly on this channel. 12. What do you wish would change about SL? Y'all know what I'm going to say, right? The primage. Can I get some more primage in my little hands? I need some more prims in my AV hands that I can work with. And mainly, I wish the Linden homes, because I like the Linden homes because you can change out between 4 different houses, you know, when you have one. So I like that part, but it's what, a 1024 parcel, square meter parcel. You only get 351 prims. Can we please up that? Can you give me some more? If I'm going to be premium, can you give me some more prims, please? That's what I want. More primage. We need more primage. Can we make that happen? I think that would be a good thing. That's one thing I would like to change. I would say unlimited. Who wouldn't like unlimited prims? Oh my gosh. But anyway, more primage, more primage. 13. What do you hope never changes about SL? Never changes. I just hope that it stays in existence. Because when I think about it, you know, if SL were to cease to exist, then there's a lot of people I would probably lose contact with. So I don't want to do that. Because again, for me, a lot of it goes back to the people I know here, and the connections that I've made. So yeah, I just hope that it keeps going, that never changes, that they're not like, we're pulling the plug on Second Life. Because you know, it's a second life. It's a whole nother world in here with real people behind the avatars. So, yeah, I hope that it sticks around so I can keep in touch and keep the relationships that I have built in here. All right, that's the 13 questions, you guys. Not too bad, right? 15 minutes. My mouse went to sleep, y'all. Whoops, because I didn't move it. All right, y'all see my little puppy down there? That's Tisha. It's one of my animals. Figured I'd bring her out for this. She might hang around this loft for a little while with her little cute self. All right, so listen, I hope that gave you some insight into me. It probably rambled, but it's all good because that's how I am. It's just me. If you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up because it helps my videos to get seen in my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I come out with another video. And I will see you guys. Oh, if you want to answer those 13 questions, feel free to answer them in the comments. That would be awesome because I don't know a lot about y'all. You probably know more about me because I talk so much. But anyway, back to the point. Like, subscribe, notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. So thanks for hanging with me, and peace out till the next time.